3. Welcome back, everybody. It is Queen's Realm Podcast. Huh? I just want to say something real quick to Jesus. I'm so glad I don't look like what I've been through recently and as of late, because Jesus, okay? Amen. Anyway, today, people, I know you see the title. It says, Why Are You Single Part 2? We had some very interesting conversations last time, and it's gonna get good today because, baby, we told you then that all of that was not gonna fit in one video. So we are back with special guest Glowetry, aka Glowetry, and Mr. Terrence with the Birth Out brand. And y'all know I put everything in the description later on. Later on. Uh, and then yeah. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Don't worry, baby. Okay, so we're going to start with the gentleman because us ladies had a whole hour-long video of things and reasons why we're single. So let's ask a man. Terrence, just start right out the gate.
No,
First reason,
okay.
why are you single?
Why am I single? Because my
Mm,
because I'm focusing on my goals. And
mm,
I feel
mm.
like being in a relationship, you got to put your focus in that space. And some of us can't do both. I mean, I could do both, but I know I'm about making that woman happy if I'm with that woman. So my goals is my goals. Right now, I'm being, as they would say, being selfish. And also, as I was watching y'all show, I'm just trying to figure out what's the benefit of me being in a relationship now. Like as I'm conversation and I'm thinking about it, like most of those intangibles that come with the relationship as far as women's lists, I can get that out there. Like if I'm asking like what can a woman bring to me and all she can bring is sex, cooking and cleaning, then I can get all that without even being in a relationship. Like
Because of the
I
money.
don't need to be in that space to get those things. So I'm the question is what is my benefit of being in a relationship at this point when I technically are pushing, like I said, pushing for my goals and what I'm looking for in life. So if and like y'all said it on y'all, I want to be able to be myself.
Mm, mm.
And a
We
lot of
gon' we gon' we gon' go back because I got some notes because this is how we did it last time. We did a reason at a time and then discussion. The focus on the goals thing, I feel you there because I don't do anything halfway. Everybody always say I'm extra. I may be extra. I got the alpha female type A personality where I have to do everything the best. And I don't want to be in a relationship if I don't think I'm going to do my best. I want to do my best. And you know what I'm saying? So if you're not giving me, and then you right, another, I wrote down, some people can't do both.
bar.
Some people they try to do both and become resentful of the other thing. You know, the Bible do say you can't serve two masters, but your spouse ain't supposed to be your master. But that's a whole nother episode. Um,
Mm.
uh, uh, and then you said if you don't need a woman to cook, and clean, I don't need a man to pay for things, or because I have all of that already. So that makes people, for me, you have to step outside of the regular gender roles or whatever to be with me because I can do what people society say a man's supposed to do for yourself for myself. If they just minimize it to just a man paying bills and a man paying the bills and paying for everything, or a woman just staying at home. I can do both of those things by myself. I have to want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. Um, and it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a woman that's just, or a man, if you're looking for a man that's just gonna pay bills and you don't want to do nothing, and if you're looking for a woman that's just gonna stay in the house, uh, you probably, yeah, that's not good enough reason to be in a relationship.
Yeah, facts.
And people's get in relationships because they don't want to be lonely. If you don't get your, I tell everybody before I will go out there and show this laptop to point the camera to the ground so you can see that placemat say, but did you call first? Cause my little sister live in the same complex as me, and she still call for she walk over here. Cause I will look at through the people at you. So, I feel like people get in relationships for superficial reasons,
Right.
and then yes,
So I want to tackle what you said as superficial reasons. Like I was talking to years ago. We didn't get along at all. Like when I tell you at all, like it was like if y'all old school, y'all know Fred Sanford and Esther. It, it was
yeah, 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 yeah.
was that type of heat, and
Mm.
he was like, "But I still want to be with you." Like,
Why? I don't
and
even like you.
and I'm like, we don't like each other on that level. Like we don't get along in that space or whatever the case might be. So it was all for the look. It was all about the look. So I was like, I'm like, if that person going, and that's a person to me that'd have been a person that just trying to settle. You just want something.
Ooh,
Like my mama always told me, like before I can have company, enjoy yourself first. If you can enjoy and appreciate yourself, your own company, guess what? You can have company, but also you're gonna be a protective of that space that you created, that
I
peace.
just couldn't go. I
Like
was just stuck in the house. I feel that it's glow. Let's hear what you got to say on his first couple of reasons why he's single.
Well, like y'all said, I totally agree. I mean, you have your goals and things you want to do, and the person that wants to be with you is not on the same mindset as you, it's going to throw
Hmm.
everything off, right? So
Hmm.
even if you can do both, if the person who's your potential partner can't, it's going to throw you off because you're going to want to cater to them. You're going to want to be like, I'm here with you. We're doing
Hmm.
this. So
mhm,
my goal is going to be back burner for a little while, right? Until we get together. But we may never be on the same page because I'm already thrown off because my goal's thrown off because of you. You know what I
Oof.
mean? So if we're
Shanana.
not, and I don't mean exact same, right? We're not gonna be the exact same everything. Even if we ride in the airplane together, we got our own seats.
mm,
But we're going the same direction.
right.
We're going
Come
to
on,
the same
Spider.
place. Okay, we
You're
got
on
the
the
same idea in
you're
mind.
on the same plane as
We're on the
me.
same plane, same page, same chapter. You know what I mean? So yeah, I totally agree. And that comes with communication. If we're not
Mhm.
taking this talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do I know where you're going? How do you know that I have goals in my mind? How do you know what I'm trying to do? We might be going two different directions. It might not be a bad
Hello.
thing, but it might be so far off that we won't even meet anywhere in the middle. The superficial thing too. You know your goals don't match, but you want this person so bad. Like
Mm,
it's a burning house. You see it burning. You smell it smoke, but you want to go in because it's a house.
With Bishop John Mayer said, and the title of the song is "Slow Dancing in a Burning Room," and
Hmm.
in the song he goes, "We're going down, and we can see it,
mm,
my dear. We're slow dancing in a burning room. Like you see the fire, you smell the smoke, you're
It's
getting a little crispy,
a little warm in here.
a little warm in here.
I mean, but like you
You
say,
can't see,
appearances,
but you're gonna
right?
stay there."
You say, but appearances, right? Like they look
Mm-hmm.
good on paper. I heard
Mm-hmm.
that term so often, and it's so funny. It wasn't until I was an adult I already knew what it meant. They seem like a good person, but under the surface, yeah, and not that they're a bad person, but your personalities don't match.
right.
Sometimes what
Mm-hmm.
y'all doing don't match. Good on paper, he might be handsome, he might be have a good job, might be this, but maybe he rude,
Uh,
or maybe
maybe
he.
he don't brush his tongue. Like,
I mean, maybe he likes to cheat. I don't listen, whatever it is, but you won't know that from outer appearances, right? Because
mm-mm.
you want someone. He taller than my last one. Girl, he light skinned. He's everything you think you want, but my man's ain't got it together.
But
he
He don't
can't
have the
do
basic essentials, as we was calling them, or he didn't send you his representative, which is one of the reasons
it. Hmm.
that ties into the superficial that Terrence
Yeah,
was talking about is stop acting like you're somebody you're not. Like, who told you to lie? Is what we said the last time. Who told you to lie?
hey, they
right.
because they going off what that notion is, fake it until you make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So So that,
Fake it with me again. You go, I'm gonna make an obituary. Stop playing with people.
hey,
I'm
but
just
you know what? I agree with that because it's like you name out a list of things that you like to do. You know what I'm saying? So
mm,
let's just say for kicks and giggles, you know what I'm saying? Most typical stuff is I want to travel,
mm,
movie, bowling, and whatever.
mm,
I might not like bowling, but for
mm.
but for the fact that you like bowling, I'm gonna act like I like bowling. The fact that you like, if you like a TV show, you know what I'm saying, uh, Housewives or whatever case might be, Basketball Wives or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I used to check that out. Never saw the show ever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here and I can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm faking it for you. And then I get you. And then years later, you be like, come on, watch this show with me. You know what I'm saying? Because you thought they was down with it too. Hey, you know what? Honestly, I never liked that show. What? Like,
Yeah.
I don't like you know what I'm saying? Like, you just start naming off a whole bunch of things like, well, I thought you liked that stuff. No, I just did it because, you know, it made you happy and you know.
You shouldn't have did it because now I feel like you're an imposter. If
Yeah.
you don't like something, tell me you don't like it. I don't care. Like I'm a woman and I get this all the time. I like football, but I only like my teams. And I tell people I am an unreasonable creature. Let me tell you something. An unreasonable creature. When Aaron Rodgers is on the field, you understand what I'm saying? And for the women who don't know who that is, it's the Green Bay Packers. That is my favorite. Hold on. I got to rank my teams. They all in the same division. Don't judge me, judge your bald headed ass granny. I got to be a Lions fan because I'm from Michigan, but they they frustrate me. So I expect to yell at the TV. But when I dating somebody new and I tell them I like football and when my team's on, don't talk to me, and I will literally get up and yell at the television because they can hear me. Aaron can hear me in my mind.
Get it
And they be
together.
like, oh yeah, that's cool. Come game day. Let my team be playing your team. You will forget I'm I'm gonna say that you will forget I'm a lady for a second. I forget I'm a lady. Because I'm standing in front of the TV with my hands on my knees, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He was wide open. Why would you not see the yelling all kind of things? And you looking at me like she is crazy as hell. No, 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 no. I told you I become unreasonable. Hmm? When I say I like nature shows, I really like. Ask Gloria what the last thing was on the TV was when she was over here.
Exactly.
Because I love David Attenborough is one of the best narrators of anything nature related. I will watch that all day or let it watch me. And no, you can't change the channel. Go in the other room. But who my thing is, who told you to lie? I would still like you. People don't understand this thing here. There need to be some differences.
Mm,
And there need to that's another reason why I'm single. I'm gonna throw that in. There need to be differences. You don't
Mhm.
have to like every single thing I like.
right.
I don't want to date me.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'm pretty awesome.
I
But
can treat me very well, but I don't want to date me. Like I don't want to date the male version of me.
you know what? The funny thing you say that. I remember like, you know, putting out the energy how you act, right? So
Mm,
person was acting like just rough. You know, it was just a rough time, whatever. Every time, attitude, whatever. So I was like, you know what? Since I'm taking all this heat coming back at me, I started acting just like them, and they had to,
Oops.
you know, just like down to the it. You would thought I was a straight and like I jumped in their body. You know what I'm saying? They had a double ganger going on, and they like, man, I can't stand that. Like, what possessed you to act like that? And I'm like, you're my role model. You're my biggest influence. You know what I'm saying?
That's my role model.
And it was like they realized that they can't stand themselves. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
I'm like, if you put out a certain, like we talked about this before, like that's just how I am, right? So if
uh,
you're stuck in a just how I am mood and that energy is not projected the right way, or whatever case might be, or no, there's no development going on, then it's just like
mm,
when somebody act like exactly like you. like you should love it. Then you should eat that cake. You should love it, like because that's just
I put a you on you.
right. I gotta keep
Ain't no
fighting.
nobody like that. All right. What is another reason, sir, why you are single?
Another reason is, you know what? I, honestly, emotionally, I don't. I'm learning that I don't trust people emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm learning that about myself, because a lot of times they be like, "Well, I don't open up." So it's like I'm certain, like, and a lot of times people don't even ask me about me. so,
Whoop.
so
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
so
mm-hmm.
I know more information about other people than they know about me. So and
Yep, usually.
so I'm definitely like protective of my emotions and like and how I feel. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's probably another reason I'm single. And the fact that another thing is I don't want to be bothered every day. Like
Come on to the I don't want to be bothered church, Jesus.
because
I am the bishop. Glory is the deacon. This
Bishop and Deacon, look, welcome.
yes.
I I usher.
We'll get you some gloves. 'Cause
It's I done came to a point like if you're not like if your personality ain't chilled enough where I feel like if I'm sitting on this couch and you sitting on the other end and I can act like you're not even there, not act like you're not like, but I can feel like you're not there, but even though I know you're there, and you can't be cool, like everybody can't chill. Like
everybody
sometimes
can't sit in silence.
and sometimes like I know when I don't want to have company, if somebody asks me for water and I get attitude. I get up and I might not show it in their face, but I get up in the kitchen. I was like, I can't believe this motherfucker asked me for some water.
In my house.
You just gonna breathe over here every day, just
Like,
like that, in and out. You're gonna use both lungs.
yeah,
This
so
nigga,
and
the
I
audacity.
and I know, what I'm saying. I know in order to be in a relationship, I have to open up that part of myself. That means I have to be bothered when I don't want to be bothered. I have to sacrifice that type of time. You know what I'm saying? Because 2 days out the week, I might be up for company. The rest of the other days, I might not be up for company. So I have to bridge that gap. And I know that's not no way to start a healthy relationship.
One thing I wrote down when you was talking, as me and Gloria talking about this before. I have to be able to trust me with you.
Mm.
And that's where the freedom part, that's the part of the 2.2b or whatever for the freedom thing from the last episode. I have to trust me with you, the ugly parts of me, the vulnerable parts of me, the parts that don't nobody see, the things I only say to myself. I send them to you. I have to be able to trust you with that, because what if I'm having a moment, or I deal with anxiety. So what if I'm having an anxiety attack? I don't want to be just around any person when that's happening. You
Yeah.
know, I don't necessarily want somebody to know how to handle me in that situation, but I need compassion in that moment. I might need a hug in that moment. And I don't want to hear about it later, like, because I heard about it. Remember you was having a panic attack? Don't, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, I'd say the emotional safety absolutely is a big thing because in relationships you do open up. Relationships have ended because you haven't opened up.
Come
You
on.
know what I'm saying? Or you opened up too much to somebody. And
Yep.
it wasn't that you were too much, it's that their cup was too small.
Mm.
Oops.
Bars.
Shut up now.
I'm just saying.
Shut up in my bones.
And it's the truth, vice versa. Some people's cup is small, and if you have a small cup and somebody pours into you, you be like, whoa, 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 it's too much emotion, buddy. You're doing too much because you don't know how to take it. You maybe no one has allowed you that space, so it's hard to give it or receive it. And I always tell, I tell with Terrence a lot. People work from their experience, right? They operate from their experiences. So if you are used to someone opening up to you, the next person you're with, you're gonna expect them to open up with you, right? But if they also are not used to opening up, now you got a clash on your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Open, they like, open up.
What you doing?
It's
What's this?
a battle,
Yeah.
The cool thing about that, like, it don't have to be a battle. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
if it's a closed off person, I done had conversations with people that's kind of closed off, or you know what I'm saying, like as far as their emotions, they don't want to be too vulnerable. Over a course of time, spending time and having conversations and dialogue, a person will naturally just start, you know what I'm saying, some of them walls are kind of somewhat come down. When you're
Mm-hmm.
forcing them doors, you yanking on the doors like, you need to let me in. Like, and most people, like you said, the cup is small for them. So you open that door the wrong way and those gates flood you. You don't know how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Whoa, I didn't think it was that dark in there. Yeah, it gets dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, and how to close this door back, you know what I'm saying, fast enough so we can be back on track. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm writing a note. Hold on. Hold
Oh,
on.
you got it.
That says it all. Be careful what you ask for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you just
Mm-hmm.
might get it.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you
Mm-hmm.
think about this? Like, it's a list. It's all, you know what I'm saying. Like, I didn't, over a course of my lifespan, women have came up with this list of everything they wanted. Like, oh, I want a man that's so nice. He a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Treat me so good or whatever. They get that, and going back to what you said, be careful what you ask for. They get that and still not happy. Like,
Cause they don't know. I talked about this in the other, and I might hurt some women's feelings. You want a man that's nice, but bitch, you mean. You don't. You're mean. You're mean. So he was nice when he got with you, but you're mean.
Or the same way you talk about packages, right?
Mm-hmm.
Women want a certain thing. They want that list, but they want it to be wrapped up in this package and not that package.
glow.
Mm?
Bar.
I'm just saying, we talk about that too, right? Me and someone all the time. He's good. He's a good guy, but nobody wants him because he's short. Was her words from somebody else. She didn't say because he was too short. Someone else said that. She was repeating what they said. They don't want to date
Mm-hmm.
him because he's short, but he's a gentleman. He's romantic. He's smart. He's funny. He's handsome, but he's short.
I'm short. Bitch, you short.
Right? Like he taller than you, but
I have a
I guess
preference, but I'm not gonna dismiss somebody because they're not that height. That's stupid to me.
exactly. It's everything you ask for minus the height. Like, come on, bruh. So you don't get the height, and my man ain't got nothing up there.
I got one for you, Gloria. No, somebody told me I was the perfect woman for them.
Hey,
Perfect.
that's beautiful.
Huh?
Except,
But, but
There's a butt. Double
two
under.
things. It was two butts, but I don't have a butt. I don't have a big ass. So that was a sacrifice they had to make. Two, they told me I can see your worth, but I just can't get to it.
Mm, they dropped some deep gems on you.
but that was
But you dated me anyway.
right.
Told me you loved me every day anyway, and still asked me to be your girlfriend anyway.
Some,
So in my mind, you over that because you asked me. You continue to pursue me.
you know what it is? It's that hoping for some type of change, or you feel like, hey, I can climb Mount Olympus. You know what I'm saying? Like with a rope, with just a rope. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm.
because if somebody tell me you're perfect, you know what I'm saying? That starts with what you just said. You're the perfect woman for me. That means
Hmm.
that means out of all the categories of that, which what I don't like about you, that means like 99%, you're there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why they kept pursuing. You know what I'm saying?
Almost doesn't count. Like because, and then it's my fault because my part in that is I knew I loved this person all the way, and they literally told me they don't love me all the way, and I still said yes when they asked to be in a relationship. So that part of me, looking back on life lessons, what was you on, ma'am? What
But
was you on? But I know what I was on. I wasn't all the way healed, and I was with somebody for 9 years, and I was used to being with somebody, so I just wanted to be with somebody.
Mm.
She don't think like that now, though, so don't try me.
but you know
I'm
what the
just
thing
saying.
is though? If a person I don't all the way love you, but I want to be with you type, you know what I'm
Oh, you
saying?
froze.
That, I'm frozen. I hope I come back. But if a person comes like that, like I'm here, but I'm, you know what I'm saying, but you, I want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I almost love you, but I want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you love me, you just afraid to be vulnerable, to say what it really is. You know what I'm saying? To say
Mhm.
you love me fully. You love me more than what you want to tell me, because you don't want to have an open hand on it.
This is the comment in the response to what I said.
Terrence, I will agree with you, but I also disagree because I've had people tell me that they care for me a lot, or they want to see what the future could hold for us, but it was a ploy to spend more time. It wasn't to get to know me for real. It wasn't to declare love. It was just
Game.
it was game to have me around, because their actions show. So their voice, they were honest enough to say that they weren't fully there, but they wanted to continue this to see where it would go, even though I felt like they'd already dismissed it. They just was going with emotions.
Now, I agree with that, because now, but what y'all talking about is two different things. This dude talking about, I'm almost loving you at a certain point, and I want to be with you. You talk
Oh
about,
no, they said I love you, and then
yeah,
when shit hit the fan, it was I never told you I was in love with you. I just told you I loved you. But why are you bothering me?
but enough to be with you though. You know what I'm saying? Enough to,
Yeah.
that's different. Now, when a guy talking about, he's saying he want to spend, you know what I'm saying, he using that deploy to spend time with you. Yeah, I can get that. You know what I'm saying? Because that would be BS. I'm almost there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
now that you got this time, now what? You know what I'm saying? So if forever, whatever reason you felt, if you put the clock on them, and I always talk about this clock, you put that clock on because you almost there. That means you close somewhere. Like,
Mhm.
if I'm about to say I'm about to pull up on you, I'm almost close to you, or whatever. That's 5-10 minutes. So that's what, 5 weeks. You know what I'm saying? 10 weeks. Like,
Child.
how close are we to this goal? Because you saying it. You know what I'm saying? You doing all the saying.
Right.
You know, so I definitely agree with that. That was a deploy to, yeah, I'm gonna kick it with you a little bit longer, see how it is. You know what I'm saying? See what's
Mm-hmm.
Um, to piggyback off of his reason, it's the perfect time to bring up this big ass reason I wrote right here that took up half the page, and it is one of the reasons why I'm single. Um, Me and Glove talked about this. I just want to see. I just want to see his reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could see everybody's reaction when they watch it when I'm about to read this. One of the reasons why I'm single is I realize I'm falling when I'm dealing with somebody and get ready for the fall. You understand what I'm saying? They realize they've fallen and run.
Trust fall. No one's there.
going.
Just that's exactly what I pictured. Just jumping off a cliff. Y'all was supposed to go tandem jumping, and they got the parachute. You just out here falling.
Wow.
That's
So you feel like you fall in love by yourself.
not 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 necessarily fall in love, but we get to a point where y'all both feeling each other and you feel like it can be take the next step and you prepare yourself for the next step and they disappear. And
Mm.
you're like, we was holding hands and so I was walking with an apparition because I was walking with a ghost. You done turned a bitch into Ghostbusters.
So when you say next level, like, what's the timeline for that next level?
I don't put timelines on that type of stuff. I
Okay.
used to, but I don't. I don't. I just enough time for me to feel safe and secure. And once I reach the point where, because like you said, another reason why I'm single, I have trust issues. So once I get to the point where I feel like I can trust you with me,
Hmm.
like I was talking about before, I can trust you with my emotions. I've reached the point of I don't think they're gonna do me like that. Once I start having that thought, I don't think they're gonna do it. And it take a lot because I have anxiety. So once I reach that point, they ain't gonna do me like that. And then they do you like that. I said, I don't even get bitter about it no more. I'm like, okay, gotta be quicker than that.
That,
That just wasn't it.
you know, when it comes to that, I really don't go into situations with a negative indication. Like, so I don't judge a woman based off my past. You know what I'm saying? Like, based off my past experience. I'm not going. I'm coming in with high hopes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if I'm in that bag to be in a relationship, then that's the mood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the aura I'm in. But if I'm like I said, I'm so saying focused on getting to the next level. Like, yeah, I want to celebrate at the top. You know what I'm saying? Because previous relationships, while it wasn't finances was a big issue
Mm.
before anything. Then it was I felt like I was the only one in the relationship. Then I felt like I was underappreciated. I wasn't appreciated, you know.
Yeah, I just had to throw that in there because
So, so
you pushed me. You pushed me, and I don't necessarily go into. I don't go into anything negative, really, because I use this mindset. You gotta watch. You gotta watch. And you gotta pray, but you gotta watch. And being in therapy, I put stuff now on mental sticky notes.
yeah,
I don't want to be like, okay, you did this. I'm gonna throw this comment in there for just for you. I did this with this person, so the next person gonna do that to me. No, I just be like, okay, that's you. That's how you act. That's how you act.
right.
But women, I want to say women and men, but women in general, I'm gonna need y'all to understand that if you dealing with something in one person and you get it in the next person, in the next person, in the next person, bitch is you. Like,
Right.
ma'am, I don't want to call you a bitch because I don't know you, but ma'am, it's you. You like this thing. And because, like Gloria said, it's a different box. It's a different box on the outside. Even though you've seen something that reminds you of the last one, you think because it's different stuff with it that you're going to be able to deal with it now. You don't like that. It causes a problem with you. So don't assume that because it's a different person and they do other things different, that, hey, this going to be different. No, no, ma'am. I'm not gonna let you do the black kings like that. I would say something about that point. Because black men ain't shit. No, ma'am. Maybe you got an ain't shit personality.
Facts.
Jesus. Y'all are annoying. I'm sorry. Y'all are annoying.
But it's just like what we said earlier though, is that you don't want to change. You think your method like I remember a chick told me, she said, I don't mess with guys who don't go to church, right? That was one of her things. Church was one of her things. I asked her, I said, how many boyfriends you had went to church with you? She said, every last boyfriend went to church with me. Church ain't the thing. That's not the it thing. I'm like, if your methods of doing things do not work, why not try?
Hello, somebody.
Like,
Hmm.
if that was the key. I was like, once I go to church with you, I said I ain't gonna talk to you no more. Obviously, going to that church because she said dude that she went to after they left church, they stopped talking to her.
It's your church, ma'am.
It's something about what you
Yep.
got on in your ways of doing things. I also didn't talk to females where they was like, well, this guy cheated on me. I talked to him with 2 weeks. I was ready to cheat on him. I wasn't even with him. I was ready to cheat on him. Like your way of doing things do not work. Like switch up your game plan. Like you have to switch up your approach.
Wait, we're not gonna breathe. Like you ain't just said it.
He said, I want to speak too. He said, I see why.
Oh, Jesus. Gloria. Go
No,
ahead and give us some another reason why you're single, love.
yo, I mean, I feel we already hit on it, but it's the honesty factor. We just talked about this. Like, be yourself from the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, the method of insanity. But being honest about it, right? If
Yeah.
you are a person who likes control, right? You want to be in control. I should know that from the beginning, because maybe I don't like that. You're not gonna get me halfway in there and be like, "Oh, by the way, I like to control stuff." Exit. Like you're not gonna trick me and charm me into being something. I honestly from the beginning is what I'm saying. Like, and you know who you are, how you operate, what you do. I'm single because I know who I am, what I do, what I operate, and what I bring. Will I grow eventually? Sure. I'm forever evolving. but I know the basis of who I am and how it works and all the other stuff. So if you don't know who you are or what you about and you can't say it from the beginning, stay away from me.
So,
Mm,
so should
mm.
people? I feel like people should come with like caution and warning signs, like warning, warning. No, you know what I'm saying? Like come with directions on the back.
I mean,
You know,
can we
we don't
can we do
read the
that?
directions. We just try to
Can we
put shit
sign up?
together.
Oh,
Can we
oh,
sign up for that? I
and,
want that.
and side effects. Side effects.
Side effects. Yo, some point. Anyway, Terrence, I'm not playing. Side effects would be nice. Come on now, tell me you've never been with somebody and they were just a nice person. It was just all good and indigo, and then you started becoming something like you was different. Like you was like, something about this child made me do something I ain't really used to doing. Now she
Mm.
gone, you got the tick still.
Oh
The
man.
side effects. She done left you with something. I don't mean an STD, but she done left you with something. Maybe trust issues. That's a side effect,
That
right? The way she
spirit and that
side effect.
energy. Now
Mm-hmm.
your bad juju all on me.
Absolutely, side effect.
Side effects.
Mm, I got
Or,
another reason why I'm
or
single.
yeah, now you got me around people who don't like you and don't like me, and the side effect is now I can't go nowhere without them saying something to me because I used to be with you.
What?
Bars.
Secondhand embarrassment
There we
is
go. I'm
another reason why I'm single. This is why I need the side effect. I need to know you slow.
Side,
yes. If
If
that
you
demon
slow a little bit, if you can get a check,
no.
I need to know this. That ain't even the reason I was going to, because I was about to give y'all another reason why I'm single.
Yeah.
I find that in my experiences, people do not understand what compassion is,
ah,
or they don't have the right type or amount of compassion.
mm,
They like legit don't know what it is. They legit don't understand empathy
mm,
or emotions or have you ever been with somebody
Mm-hmm.
who don't know what forgiveness is?
bars.
And I mean, like, you forgave them and you're healthy and happy in your forgiveness. You forgave them, but they don't know what forgiveness looks or they don't understand what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah,
So
that's
you forgiven them, but they're still in the
Hold
self-deprecating mode. But I forgave you. I'm not bringing it up. You are.
you know what that's half women and half the men. That you know what I'm saying. Like my child's mother brings stuff up from 2009.
Child, bye. If you don't go somewhere, sit down.
Like I done had people bring up stuff like, man, back in the day, like man, I am not that person. Like you don't know me. I feel like if I ain't talked to you in about a month, matter of fact, in 2 days, you might have missed something. I had a growth, I had a breakthrough within those days.
on. So you missed something.
Like them thought patterns, but people don't know what forgiveness is. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the thing like that people are holding on to. I get on men and I tell these brothers to be like, when you end a relationship, for however it went, go back to that woman and apologize to that woman. You know, have that conversation and let her know the truth on why you cheated and why you did what you do. Stop telling people they perfect. Stop telling them that. Like, stop
Come
telling
on.
them perfect. Stop telling men that, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't you, it was me. Be honest and tell them the truth. Like, you
Oh,
have
nigga.
nothing at this point. Nobody's winning. Everybody losing. One thing I like about me and my ex, we separated and it went that way. We sat out, we came back and had a conversation. She said, what was it? I named off a lot of things or whatever that she didn't even know, and she was actually doing it in her previous relationship. I saved her marriage. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Ooh,
I know, like, these are the things that piss a
not
person.
I saved her marriage.
I saved her marriage because she did some, because her timing was garbage. Her timing was always bad. And she a person that you be like, I say communicate. You leave out, go out, hang with your girls. I don't care about that. Let me know. My biggest thing is let me know when you make it there. Let me know you're leaving, and if you're going to your mama house afterwards. So I won't sit up and wait for you. The dude
Listen,
with he got a room for her and everything. He had this whole elaborate thing, and she said she was coming. She didn't show up to 3 o'clock in the morning. That dude lost it. He damn near got kicked out the hotel. You know what I'm saying? Like because he was so mad because he sat there with cold steak in front of him the whole night until 3 o'clock.
Ma'am,
Communication was trash, and that's a big part of it. Like you have,
girl,
bro.
you come in here at 3 o'clock in the morning if you want to. See, that's why I be trying to hold in the Fifth Ward Samaya.
It's like the Fifth Ward.
You know, because I'm baptized in water and fire. Yes, I love the Lord. But as Manu always says, I am from the south side of the kingdom. Do not listen. 3 o'clock if you want to, and I don't know where you at. You ain't talking, said nothing. You gonna be like, I can't get in. I know
But
you can't.
and that goes even beforehand, right? Before you get in a relationship. So you said about telling them what it is they did wrong, so you don't think they're perfect. Don't make them put them on a pedestal beforehand either.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're trying to be honest out here, and you want to be like, "Oh, you're perfect. You're everything I ever wanted." But I make you mad. You put me up here, and I make one mistake. Now I'm trash.
Right,
Hey, but you know what?
right.
That's the whole, and that's the biggest crime of hoodwink that's out here. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like we get taught as men, to spit the game. You know what I'm saying? Spit your game, spit your rap. You know what I'm saying? If we going back old school, you gotta have some game, you gotta have some Mac in you. So your dialogue is based predicated on hyperverb release. You know what I'm saying? Like you boosting her up higher than what she is. Girl, you fine in the mud. Nah, 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 nah. Like you know damn well she ain't fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, like
I
she
thought he was gonna say that fine. He said she ain't fine at all.
She
Okay,
look.
you know what I'm saying? Like
she
so
medium ugly,
so
but everybody look good to somebody.
right. So it's based off boosting, you know what I'm saying, boosting it up or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's your whole angle. You know what I'm saying? Or you highlighting, you putting extra in her, whatever great she is. Oh, she got a beautiful face. So I'm emphasizing everything. Damn, you gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you doing, beautiful? All these ways of getting there. So you kind of lying. Hey, queen, how you doing? I'm gonna tell you like this: every woman ain't no goddamn queen, and every man ain't no goddamn king. Like
Period.
it was, if it was a kingdom for real, like everybody wouldn't have their own kingdom. Now you got your own house, you know what I'm saying? You control your house. But when you talk about kings and queens, everybody ain't that. You got followers, you know what I'm saying? You got people, peasants. So everybody not on that level. So let's stop lying. You know what I'm saying? Like she said, stop lying. But in order for that to happen, people have to be able to accept the truth.
So yeah, so no, that's exactly right. What I was saying more on the lines of you talking yourself, hyping the person up for yourself. He handsome, he do this, he perfect, and then he mess up one time, and now you can't stand him.
Yeah, see that's
You put it in your own head that he is everything I ever wanted, everything I ever need, and he better than everybody ever had before, and then he mess up one time, and you like, he like the rest of these niggas out here. Like, but is he?
Is
right.
it you?
He human though. He gonna make mistakes. He's not
That,
perfect. You
that
said he was perfect.
that's the whole point. People need to stop what you saying. Stop putting them on pedestals like that. We
Mhm.
all I treat everybody like a human being, but I look at the best parts of you. You're a human being. When I met Glow, I told her, I said, listen, we ain't gonna always see eye to eye. We ain't gonna always get along. Right there, I killed everything else. So that means when if we have a disagreement, it was already preordained that we was gonna have this disagreement. We was already preordained we weren't gonna get along. That's any type of bond, any type of friendship you have. Shoot, me and my mama don't see eye to eye. Me and my brother don't see eye to eye. Me and my cousin don't see eye to eye. Everybody has a different opinion because we all have a different walk of life. We
Right.
all do different things. So when you taking that, then you can't hold nobody to hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? God level.
But anyway,
You just can't.
Yeah, thanks.
y'all reasons just made me think of another reason. That's why I said this can go on forever. This could be a whole series.
Okay.
Something I just thought about from what y'all was saying was one of the reasons I know I'm still single is nobody wants to earn time or earn your affections. They just feel like, just give it to me. I like you. You like, just give it to me. Just, nigga, I don't know you.
I'm
Real.
here. What else do you need? That's what they present themselves like. I am a man.
I'm
Give
here.
me you.
I'm everything on your list. Okay, but I don't know you, nigga. Like
No.
I don't. That doesn't you. I can. It can, like Gloria said, it can look like on the outside that you have everything. But what if you smack bitches and they sleep? I don't know you,
See, you said, Mia, that he had everything you need, but I'm talking about the dude who just show up. I am a man. I am male, and I am available.
and I like you.
Yeah,
You're
show me
old.
something.
I said
No,
this in the
sir.
other one. You're older. I said this actually in the Smashing versus Making Love video. Don't. Another reason I'm single is because people assume that I'm in my 30s, about to be mid 30s, that I'm just gonna take anything. Fuck you.
Nah,
Mm.
nah.
Disrespectfully, I'm not, because I'm older, because I'm in my 30s, because I'm divorced, because I've been through this and I've been through that. I am not less critical. I'm not more critical either. I just pay attention. But don't assume because I'm older and you're available and like Laura said, you here and I like you and you just assume I ain't got nothing else going on.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, when you assume, you make an ass out of, not out of me, out of you, because I didn't do nothing to you. But don't just, like Gloria said, show up and be like, oh, I'm here, I'm available, I like you.
Okay,
And
get in line. Take
I
a
like
number.
tacos. What you mean?
Mm.
What that doesn't, and women do it too. Like you should like me because I've dated men and women. Like you should like me because I'm
I'm glad
no,
you said that. Mm.
no,
You know what? I'd had some experience in my life.
no.
I remember this woman told me, she said, "You gonna miss out on me," and I was like, really? She's like, yeah. I was like, but you're not doing nothing for me. For what I'm missing out on?
I don't like it right now. So what is there to miss?
Like, I'm missing out on what? What am I missing out on? Like, I was like, your success ain't my success. What you eat don't make me shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That part.
Ladies and gentlemen, you can only be you can't tell a person that they're going to miss you. If you want to know if you was a real one, here's a tried and true test. They still fuck with you. You don't give a damn about what they do though. But they still want to talk
Mhm.
to you. They still want to hit you up. They still want to say shit to you like, if you was my girl, I'm not though. You got one.
just
Bother her.
right.
If ain't no if.
If you was mine, if you was mine,
Maybe if I had $1
I'd
million.
be unhappy like I was when I was with you. If
Period.
this world was mine. If you don't go somewhere.
I'll be worse. I'll be worse than I am now.
Hello, I've elevated. What you mean?
Please.
Another reason, because I had skipped that one because I found that one came out of me was, where did I write it at? We need another reason I'm single is because people have a list of what they're looking for, but that's not what they're looking for.
Bars.
You don't want nothing on that goddamn list, you man. You don't want none of that. That's what you think you want. That's just what you think you want. You don't have no idea what you need. You don't know what you want for real. You don't even know yourself enough to list personality traits you want in another person. You don't got no personality.
Yeah.
Like you make these lists and all these barriers and stuff, but that's not what you want. Because I hear men and women. I'm not just gonna put it men and women alike, and I know a couple of them who have these lists and these ideals of the person they want. And every time they get with somebody, it ain't none of the shit they got on this list. None of it.
Yeah, the list
Not nan time.
it sound good. It, it's, you know what it
That's
is?
it.
It's I heard your list. That list sound pretty good. I think I want those too. Like I told the person, if you like drama, get with somebody who likes drama. You ain't gotta say I like peace because everybody else said they want peace. Like my uncle, God rest his soul, he said, nephew, I like them crazy. I said, good.
A lot of men say that.
You take all the crazy ones and I take the same ones over here. Like that way you be out the way. And guess what? He had a crazy woman. Now he liked to vent about her, but she was crazy. That's what he liked. It kept him on his toes. Crazy kept him on his toes. Like be
Mhm.
real about it. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want a dog ass nigga who gonna talk to you any kind of way, shit, and that shit turn you on.
Then get that, yeah.
Oh my God. Me and Gloria and me and Gloria was watching this video and talking about this video. And it's a trend on TikTok now where girls are, if you toxic, send me some. I don't want you if you toxic. Toxic is dangerous.
It ain't cute. It's a trend now. Like you say, toxic ain't even it. If y'all knew what real toxicity was, y'all'd stop.
Hello, I've been there. It's not fun, people.
These
It's
folks
not fun.
toxic for the gram. They ain't really toxic. They just say that mess.
Hey,
You think it's fun. It ain't fun. I've been there. It ain't fun. It was hell on earth.
All right. What'd you say, T?
No,
it ain't fun until somebody pointing a gun at somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
it ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. I'm trying to tell you. It ain't fun when you getting choked and you can't breathe. It ain't fun when people is pissing on themselves. It ain't fun.
I,
At all. But you know, we talk about that list, though. I mean, I'm gonna go back a little bit to the
oh,
list.
yeah, I got something on that too.
Yeah, because so truth be told is we all make lists of some sort, right? Whether it's in relationships, grocery list, list of goals we gotta accomplish. You know what I mean? A list of things to do. But what I learned years ago is make your list realistic. I know women who put tall, good credit score. You know, those things are superficial because your credit score can change, right? So something like that on there doesn't make sense to me. I'm looking for somebody who's compassionate, somebody who's funny. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's family oriented. You know, those things that are beyond surface level. You can't see that from their profile on Tinder. Okay.
Come on, wait. Go back. Say it again.
You
Say
can't
it again.
see those things from their profile on Tinder. So the outside is important. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, your looks are important to me. They're not number one, but I want something nice to look at. However, huh?
No, I was saying that's number one for me.
Oh, I mean, it could be, but my point is this: I'm not gonna say I ever did anybody ugly, but I'm not looking for. It don't stop there. Okay, if you got everything else, if you're attractive to me, that's what matters. I'm not trying to do no
Right.
contest. Look at my winner. Look at my trophy. No. If I'm bragging on you, it's because you got everything else. You're
Come on.
compassionate. You're trustworthy. You are loyal. Terrence hate that word. Loyalty.
Listen.
You know, but you are all these things I can't
I
see
don't
from
fuck with it either because it ain't even in the. But
literally.
anyway.
Yeah, so I'm saying, so all these things that I can't see but I can feel. I
Mm.
don't know them when they approach me. Those are things I can't do without. You know what I mean? So
But see, you know what? But like you said, realistic lists.
yeah.
I didn't heard lists that was so like 6 figures,
Mm-hmm.
nice car, big
A
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Samuels is list.
big house. You know what I'm saying? But they, you know what? They come on his show saying, you know what I'm saying, like, and they don't qualify. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like that nigga.
Like I feel like people don't qualify to be with certain people. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't qualify.
Wait,
Like
hold on. Rewind. Say it one more time. Say it one more time. For the people in the back, I don't know if they heard you. Go
people
ahead.
don't qualify to be with certain people. They just don't qualify. Like to me, if we talking standards, right?
Mm-hmm.
Standard level. If this is the day and age of equality, then that means that woman coming to the table shit. Besides her box and her uncooked ass food. You know what I'm saying? Like come to the table with some sense. You know what I'm saying? Like with some sense. Like if we talking about this, and me and Glow always talk about this modern versus old school or whatever the case might be. It's safe to say that women have evolved since the fucking 16th century. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
so a man would he was taking care of the household because guess what? She had no job. She had shit to bring to the table, but what she can bring. So
Right. They got pulled out of school early and everything. Like you
right,
don't need to learn nothing past fifth grade. You need to get married by 16 or you're gonna be an old maid.
they was getting married at 12.
I'm trying to tell you.
The old ass dudes. We talk they talk about R. Kelly. Shit, it started way back then. But
Oh, baby, listen.
dude
If
was 40.
if we go into talk about how nasty, first of all, this is a total tangent. Them Greeks, and excuse my language, it's some nasty motherfuckers. Some of them ancient Africans are gross. The thing they had to do to these children to prove that they was adults. bro. I think the Greeks still take it for nastiness. Let
Yeah,
me think, because
yeah,
I'm thinking about one thing in particular. Used to have the men do.
they do. They do.
Young, they was trifling. Oh,
But yeah, but that's the thing. So I look at it like, so times are different. How you gonna keep asking men for the same shit that's been displayed for generations? Like that's like asking for a pizza. You know what I'm saying? And you bought 10 pizza locations. Like you already passed the pizza already. You beyond pizza. You still asking for the same piece of pizza. Like it's over with. Like game has changed. Like I'm like,
they make pizza on flatbread now. They make it thin crust. Then you get Chicago deep dish. You
exactly.
want that 7-Eleven slice?
So when they say, "Oh, we want a man to do this," but if I'm wrong, if I be like, "Well, get your ass back," told a woman like, "You want all these things, right? Well, let's say fuck it, let's go back. You want to go back? Let's go back. Fuck your rights. So don't work, don't go to a job, whatever case might be. Just go with the next guy that you like, or whatever case might be. Let him just take care of you. Quit your job. You know what I'm saying? Just be in the house. Motherfuckers ain't even qualified to be housewives. Not even qualified. You can't cook, you can't clean. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, you
You
could.
don't have to pay. And then that's another thing. Far as why I'm still single is that a lot of people out here have an ideal of what a relationship is supposed to be based on something outside of them.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Like, what is it? That's outside of you. What do you like? How would
Yeah.
you like your life to be structured? Is this illegal? Like, because you gotta. How would you like your life to be? How would you like your relationship to be structured? What are your not even expectations, standards, as far as being in a relationship?
What my girl
Because
on Coming to America, whatever you like.
I'm not finna
They
do
have no
that.
mind of their own though. They have no mind of their own, so they go with whatever is trendy.
And that's one of the things me and Gloria was talking about was, as far as what you were saying, they're not even qualified to be a housewife. The other side of that for the women is, I hate when men be like, "I'm looking for a wife. I'm looking for a wife," but you ain't did any of this be a
husband,
husband
what
workout.
ain't husband material?
That's
How
right.
only husbands can look for wives? You want to fuck around? You need to meet somebody who want to be a sneaky link. If you dating, then you need to find somebody who just want dating right now. You need to find whatever it is that you really want and not what people think you want. Um, and
Man,
one of the reasons that I did this episode is because I get asked a lot, when you having kids, when you getting married again, when you doing this, when I get ready. Well, you running out of time. According to who?
right? Who clock I'm on?
You know
So you
somebody
trying to see whose timing are you using?
Who told you that? Who
that's
told
the one.
that?
That's the one. Who told you that?
My favorite one comes from Monica, and she was on the Breakfast Club. She was doing an interview, and it was like they said you got to do this, and she said one day I was like, "Who the hell is they?
Right.
Like who is they? Who is these people?" Because I was with two males. I was in the car with two men, and then they was asking me, "When you gonna do this? When you gonna do that?" And I was just like, long as I do certain in my mind, long as I get certain things done by the time I'm 40, I'm straight. And they both went, 40, sir. You almost made me drop my computer. 40? They was just so flabbergasted. Why you wait? First of all, I'm not about to bring children in this world with just anybody. So I have two sets of amazing parents, and my child is gonna be blessed with an amazing father because I had an amazing father, an amazing grandfather, and another amazing grandfather. So I have a legacy for me, that I will not do that to my child because I had a good father. So I owe my child a good father. We ain't just out here having babies because y'all can. Well, what are we worried about? You worried about your feelings and
Put some respect.
why? Why
Put
are you worried about my uterus so much?
put some
You
respect.
gonna buy some Pampers?
No, put some respect.
You
Right.
gonna pay for my doula?
You gonna babysit?
Put some respect on it.
Can I ding dong ditch with the baby and just take
Hello.
off? Like, no.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Now, when I do have kids, I know I'm gonna have a village, but still, don't. I'm not ready for that.
But you know what? I appreciate women that say stuff like that
Shit.
because women, man, it's so funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be in situations where a woman is pregnant and you know and she know that this shit ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're prepared to be a baby mama. You're preparing yourself to be a baby mama. This is what the trend is. You want to be a baby mama, whatever case might be. So you can call me a couple deadbeats when I don't do what you want me to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what you signing up for. You're not ready. You're not saying you're not mentally prepared. This person is whoever you got pregnant by is not mentally prepared. You have to listen to the words, the actions. Like, I hear women be like, that dude's a deadbeat. And then I ask the scenario, like, so did he want the kid? You know what I'm saying? Nah, he want the kid.
Mm-mm.
Say, make that make sense.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you signing up. That's like a guy saying, I'm marrying this woman. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't want the marriage. I just married her. I didn't even want the marriage for real.
I,
One of my boys signed up for an open marriage. And when she started doing open person thing, open relationship, whatever case might be, you know what he gonna tell me? Man, I didn't think she was gonna do that stuff, man.
she literally asked. See, that's what I'm saying. Let's go back to
Yeah,
what
y'all
Lori was
agreed
saying
on
about
that.
be careful what you. Ooh,
Never what you asked
that
him
one.
to accept, because he accepted that, and then it turned around and he didn't think it was gonna be what he thought it was gonna be, and that's his fault. He accepted it.
That's another reason why
Yeah,
I'm
right.
single because people need to understand what you're saying yes to when you say yes to a relationship with me.
Exactly. Right.
Before you even ask me, do not go through all the trouble of asking me to be your girl. You've seen all these personality traits in me when you first saw me. Do not get with me, think you're going to change me
Mm-hmm.
or fix me because I ain't broken. Amen. So
Oh,
don't think that. Do not think you're going to get with me if you don't really like me. Another reason why I'm single is you're not about to mold me into who you want me to be because you see some other things you like, but you're going to try to make it into what you really like. If you don't really like me, that's okay. If you feel I don't want you to be with me because you feel like just because I'm a good woman. If you don't like me like that, that is fine. I am not going to stop being a good woman either way. But
Mm.
if you, me being a good woman should not be the only reason you want to be with me. You have to actually like me. You have to
dangerous
actually like
games right here.
me,
Mm.
not the perks of me.
That's what it is. The perks.
Me, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll knock all this shit over.
No, what Tasha said she gonna pee on it then burn it.
She said she peed on it and burned it.
Mm-hmm. She wasn't playing.
Man,
And
that's
then I'm gonna put this comment up that she said earlier because I think it goes with what I was just saying too. The reason I'm single is because I spent too many years being nice, devoted, and stupid, and now I just need a break. That's another reason why I'm single. I just need a moment.
but but you should take moments. That's the whole key. Like, as long like you've been in, like, okay, like, like people get in jail, whatever case might be, they get institutionalized. Like, when you get out, how long is gonna take you to break out of that? Saying that passing shit under the table shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
how long? Because you've been in there for 10 years. So single is a new. If you've been in a 9-year relationship, being single and you just got out, being single is a new thing to you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't, because your dating process is going to be like being in a relationship to you. It's not going to
Mm-hmm.
be like I'm actually dating like the other person
Because you
that
don't know how.
right. So you have to learn how to do those things. I told people, like, being single for an extended time, like, because you worry about self when you single, it's about you. Shoot, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? So, and you dating, you have to learn and mold yourself to be back into that relationship atmosphere. Like, it has to be that. You're gonna have to sacrifice something because you can't be selfish if you buddy. You can't be that selfish. But another reason I'm single is because a lot of women make the relationship all about them, and it ain't about me. It ain't a team. It ain't a unity. It's about them. All about what makes them happy, and they don't have the answer to. And when I say, "What you gonna do for me?" Like, you want all these things. What are you gonna do for me? Whatever you want. So I do. I say ridiculous things. Oh,
Thanks, Mom.
So I said some ridiculous things or whatever case might be because I was like, I just wanted to see whatever if it's about me, if it's for me, I said some ridiculous. So I was like, so can I have threesomes? You know what I'm saying, every month? No, you can't have that. I ain't sharing you with no other woman, but you said whatever I want. You said
You don't
whatever
mean that. Be clear.
you said whatever I want. So I was like, I was just saying just raunchy stuff. And and they was no, I was like, so, like, do I get foot rubs every day? You know what I'm saying? Straight off the basketball court. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just saying ridiculous stuff. But I was just saying, like, it's not whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be within a set reason. You have to know why you want to be in a relationship with a person. You can't say, and you have to know what you're willing to reciprocate, or even ask that person what they want. Like,
Gotcha.
blend
That
the
just
like,
go ahead. No, I'm just it's the
but
Holy Ghost.
said the best thing when I listened to the last podcast. The best thing, y'all want somebody to love y'all for who y'all are.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? If you do annoying shit like tickle motherfuckers or whatever case might be, love me. I'ma love your tickling ass. You know what I'm saying? Even though I can't stand the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, love me for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for who
Right, because I like to sing and do weird shit for no reason. You gotta
But
understand that sometimes I might be that. I'm a good woman, but I might be that annoying girlfriend because it's hilarious to me.
but T, I said the same thing. Actually, you and I talked the other day, and I was talking about a friend of mine and their boyfriend, and I've overheard the conversations, and it's like, are you trying to change who he is? Do you not like him as he is? Like, I mean, it may be annoying to you, but that's who he is. You accept it or don't accept it. Now, if it's detrimental to him or to you, you can encourage him with love. Baby, hey, I know, you do this little thing when you come in with your feet stinking. Can you, like, wash them before you get in? Baby, yeah, baby, I got you. I'm gonna wash them before you come in this room because them stinky feet ain't gonna be on my bed. But see, I'm a jokester. I'm gonna laugh about it. But to be like, dang, your feet stink. You always come here, oh, stank your foot, helpful, blah, blah, blah. You not encouraging him. He gonna keep bringing them
You
stinky feet
hand
in
it.
here. And that's who he is when I don't know. Maybe
It's like negative reinforcement.
yeah, but love him for who he is. Stinky feet and all. Just
yeah,
figure
I
it out politely.
I
hygiene is
got two
stuff.
points off
I
of what y'all both said, and I'm sure y'all heard one of these before. But the first one off of what Terrence said about, you know, you say I can get whatever I want. Okay, people are too. One of the reasons why I'm single are people are too broad with what they think they want. You don't have a specific, narrowed down nothing of what you really like or what you really need in your life. You just I like somebody who know how to cook. Cook what? Because your definition of cook and their definition of cook might be two different things.
facts.
I, where are the specifics? There are no specifics. And my favorite one that I just wrote down, out of all the reasons so far,
Mm.
is one of the reasons I'm single right now is because there are so many people that I see in relationships with folk, not feet. Glory, got me thinking about feet. With folk they don't even like.
Mm.
Settle game. Settle game is in the building. Settle game.
You don't even like them.
He
What,
says,
what we
okay.
doing?
Settle game.
Hashtag.
What
Hashtag.
we doing? You don't even like them. So how y'all even get together? Man, she get on my nerves. I don't see y'all do nothing but arguing. But the sex would be no. That's stupid. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat. That's dumb. You don't even like each other.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even like it. How y'all do? How y'all sit up with people y'all don't like? I don't even talk to people I don't like.
Because
How you?
they like that chaotic shit. They like that shit chaotic as fuck. Like, my friend, we used to date this guy. This dude was, I call it, this dude was amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude was the pillar of the pillar. You know what I'm saying? He was the cream crop. He was the top of the crop. You know what I'm saying? And she made that man go fucking ballistic. Cause she used to come in and she's like, I'm about to argue with him as soon as I get home. For what? For what?
Why?
Why are you disturbing this man peace? To the fact that one day he snapped. Like, he snapped. You know what I'm saying? And then she was talking about some, he crazy. No, he ain't. You
You made him that way, ma'am.
fucking with
You're
these fools.
crazy. It's only so many. You can only get so close to fire without getting burnt.
You know, it's like people want to pull stuff like want to pull arguments out you, want to pull problems out of you, like that you don't even have a problem with. Like man, stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why the question always like why good men don't never get with good women. Like that's always the question. I said, you know why? Because one feel like the other one is boring. Like
Mm,
some women like negativity. So if there's no arguing with that man, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't. It's no Jack Spicer. It's no spice to it. That
yeah.
shit like bland chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like uncooked chicken.
And nobody likes that.
Right.
No, but I think I told you that before too. I had a friend like that where he's only dated women with drama, and
Yep.
then he wanted to date me, and I'm like, you sure? Because I'm not a drama filled person. This is gonna be a big jump from what you used to, sir. We not gonna be arguing about nothing. That doesn't work over here. You're gonna be bored because I do not bring the drama. Not in that way. I'm a theater major, but not that kind of drama. Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't like. See,
Yeah, girl.
see, you're not gonna argue with me because I talked about this on fight night, and I'm not necessarily um proud of it, but I don't like conflict. So because I don't like conflict, I'm the worst person to argue because I'm just gonna let you yell and I'm gonna hit you with the Kevin Hart, are you done yet? And then if you're not done, then I'm gonna say something to make you be done, like a one liner. Y'all ever seen the anime One Punch Man? Just done,
Yeah.
over
Yeah.
with. Because I don't want to argue. I don't want to extend this energy into this. If you just yelling at me and we're not talking, we're not having a discussion, I don't do yelling. Ask my mama. She in here. I don't do yelling. I'm just zone out.
Now, for me, this will send me over the top, over the moon. If I'm talking to you and you're ignoring what I'm saying, like, and I'm telling you what I'm saying, yeah, that's when I get the now I feel like you can't hear me, so I need to crank up the volume just a tad, so maybe you can hear me. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Maybe you can hear me.
because I hear people say, you know what I'm saying, like, and a lot of people don't like to argue. True enough, a good healthy debate is okay, but I like respect the floor. I'll take that as a form of abuse.
We can't hear you all of a sudden. We'll know what happened.
No, oh, it's not. Hold on. Hello.
There we
Can
go.
you
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
everybody calling me tonight.
He's busy. He's on the Queen's Room podcast.
So I, so oh man, it threw me off. I was off the rhythm and everything, but so I take it that like males, we get a, what I'm saying, like it's a form of abuse, man. Like if somebody ignoring you while you talking to them, like in the middle of the conversation, like you just like, yeah, I don't care what you're saying. I know it's bullshit. Da, 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 da. That's a form of abuse. Like that is abuse. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, respect the floor. Like,
I'm listening. I'm
like,
just not about to yell with you.
oh no, I don't need no shoving match. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody getting no point across. We just yelling just to be yelling. You know
I
what
just
I'm
wanted to go back to being okay.
saying? Right.
But if you yell at me, it's gonna take longer to go back because the whole time somebody. And I don't think people understand this that I don't care if we both get heated, but the yelling. When I mean say yelling, I mean yelling because a lot of people in my family are loud. I'm just not one of the loud ones.
Uh-huh.
Unless I'm with my friends and then we being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? 16 days to being loud. Anyway.
No, but I mean, I get that part too. The argument kind of situation is, again, why another reason to be single is you don't know how to problem solve.
Ah, bar.
Listen, I was a peer mediator since fourth grade. Okay, did that junk all the way through middle school, high school, got pulled out of class to come help resolve issues. And I bring that same stuff to my students today because it's imperative to be able to solve your own problems. And,
Mm.
and if you
Wait a
don't
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
mm,
Go back and say that part.
It's imperative to solve your own problems. You know what I mean? And it doesn't mean you do it by yourself. You may have to call on somebody, right? You might have to seek help, but it's not ignoring the problem. You have a problem, you need to fix it. And you're not going to blame your partner for something that they didn't even do.
Man.
Now, as a single person, I know my communication style is one way. Again, most of us probably goofy. I don't mind cracking a joke in the middle of an argument, okay? Because what we're not going to do is get intent to that point where it's like, I hate you, it's over, and say stuff we don't mean, right?
Right.
So before we get there, if we can't talk and communicate and problem solve as friends, why are we dating?
Come on, somebody.
Why are we going to that next level? We haven't even conquered this level first. You know what I'm saying? So for me, and it's not even about agreeing, because Terrence, you said the exact same thing. We knew from the beginning everything might not be the exact same page. Oh, me too, me too, me too. It don't have to be me too. It don't gotta be agreement, but it's gonna be respectful.
Right. Bars.
That part. I
So if
just
I
wrote
don't
them
agree with
down.
you, it's okay not to agree with you, but it's a level of respect it takes to communicate from there. Like you say, me, I want to be over. I want to be okay. If we don't meet somewhere in the middle, we're gonna keep going. We might go to sleep, wake up, it's gonna be another argument. Sleep,
We're
wake
not
up.
arguing for days. That's
This is
another reason why I'm
so we
single. Some people think,
gotta crash it.
because it's a big conflict that it needs to be a big drawn out. Now, the point, if something happens where it's some betrayal or something, y'all got to work on some trust. Okay, it may take a minute to rectify that, but I'm not fighting you for 3 days over how you fold or tie the knot in the bread. I'm not doing that.
Nah.
I'll take every piece of bread at the house. See, now we ain't got to argue about it no more.
But
We
yeah,
don't eat bread in here.
that's your loaf, it's my loaf. Don't touch it.
But I just wrote something down. And it was another reason why I'm single is because if it was broken in you before you got to me, it is not my responsibility to fix. However, I will support you in your healing process, but it is not my responsibility to fix 9 years of trauma that you did not deal with. That is not my responsibility. Yes, I love you. And yes, love is supposed to cover all wounds. But baby, you you should have worked on that before me. I can only help support you in the healing process and be sympathetic and be an ear, but it is not my job to fix you. If you was broke before you came, if you was, hey, if you knew you had a broken ankle before you came over here,
No, but no, it came to you because you
I
didn't heal
don't have crutches.
the
I can
healing.
Google where to get crutches for you though.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is what I realized, like, obviously, like, being to yourself, saying, like, I always thought, like, if my finances is where they supposed to be at, saying, like, because that was a struggle for me, like, if I'm like, I'm working towards my finances and I make enough money, then everything will be good in the relationship. You start dating, you start finding out that shit, it ain't just the money. You know what I'm saying? Like, financial part or whatever, okay, what you thought. And a person asked me, like, you need all this, like, you need all this work on yourself or whatever case might be while you outside of the relationship, and then you start dating, why you still need all this work? And I said, because I didn't know it was a problem until I started dating your ass. Like, I didn't know certain things was a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, and it's not like it's a negative thing. It could be a negative thing, but it's like you don't find out certain things until you meet certain people. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm not the best planner, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I found out that I wasn't the best planner by messing with somebody who told me I had to plan stuff. Like, you know what? I'm not that great at that. Like, I sharpen that up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mention it.
yeah, like, I need to sharpen that up. Like, so I'm like, you find out stuff when you meet other people, like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that was a problem. Like, shit, that's an issue. Shit, eating like that is an issue, huh? Okay, cool, 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 cool. I try, I work on it.
But that's another key part too, that compromise, that working on something. I'm single because some people aren't willing to compromise. I'm not asking you to change who you are. I'm just saying it doesn't work for me, and work with me in the middle. I'm not saying change, but like you said, the whole eating thing, right? I enjoy eating, and I'm sure you do too, but I don't want to know you enjoy it by all the sights and sounds. You got juice flying everywhere.
Oh my
You enjoy it
God.
slow down.
Those are one of the little things, like,
Yeah.
because I wanted to move more towards some of the shallow reasons why I'm single, and
Here we
we
are.
got about 11 minutes left, so that's enough time I feel like to devote to that. Um, that right there, what Gloria said.
Mm-hmm.
See, this right here, this is what Glow talking about. I told my ex he was acting bipolar. He's gonna say you didn't know. I would have never, sir. Sir.
You didn't know?
Yeah.
How would I know? Who just asked if you bipolar or not? Who just do that?
I guess he thought she would have noticed it
How
already,
you?
and because you ain't say it,
Man,
you know.
dog, let me tell you, do not like that. Oh, that's the craziest thing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know I was bipolar? Nah, man, I ain't. I just thought you was just very moody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought you was one of those type of people, but I know you had a condition. I didn't know that. Like,
I can't.
He
Moving on.
condition.
The last 10 minutes, yeah, everybody. We're gonna talk about some of the shallow reasons why I'm single. One of the shallower reasons why I'm single is because
it's gonna be good.
I like to sleep in my bed by myself most of the time, and it get hot, and I sleep with the fan on and the air on, and I be willing to cuddle when we awake.
Uh, uh.
While we awake, and it's hot.
And it's hot. And I
That's definitely a shallow
But
reason.
if I'm starting to look, I'll let you cuddle me. But you have to realize it's gonna be Arctic tundra in here if you want to cuddle, because I don't get off of me.
it's
But
hot
at the same time, I want affection.
and it's hot.
It is hot. It is real shot. I'm a big girl. It's hot, bro.
You said and the AC on, and I bet you like the blanket on you too, don't you?
I gotta be cold enough to use the blanket, but I sleep with a throw. I don't even sleep with the blanket because I don't want to be.
No.
If I can barely do a regular blanket, my fleece is this thick that I sleep with. Gloria seen it. I sleep on top of the covers because
It's hot.
move, move. I love you though. Come here. No, move.
Oh, I think
Gloria.
old girl said, speaking of that right there was funny. The little meme I saw, or little video I saw on TikTok, she said, "Are you awake? Okay, because when you were sleeping, you move your leg away from mine, and I want to know, do you still love me?"
I would hit you in the throat. Don't wake me up for that.
Because it's like, I like affection. So I do believe one of the shallow reasons I'm single is because I don't get enough affection, you know,
Hmm.
and it's the random affection I like, random hand holding, a little shoulder rub, a random kiss, put my legs on your legs, just touch me. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I believe her too.
Me too, cause you all gotta.
Hey, that,
Hey,
that
me and my
that
mama gonna be going live tomorrow, y'all. So
that
wait,
is
let me. Did I? I forgot to tell her that.
that is a shallow.
What do you say?
Oh, the shoe size thing.
She
Mhm.
said because of his shoes, not his size, the actual shoes.
Oh wow,
I mean, it could have changed, but I guess.
busted.
It's probably the choice. It's probably the choice of shoe. All right,
Right.
Terrence, just give us a shallow reason why you're single.
Ooh, man, I didn't have no shallow reasons, man, but I gotta dig deep. I'm gonna give y'all a shallow reason why some people.
You ain't never been shallow your whole entire life.
I don't be like the reason to be single. It's been shallow. The reason to turn somebody away, maybe you know what I'm
You
saying.
know, like a petty reason or petty shallow. Cause I got some of those.
Uh, I think it was deep, but it wasn't. I
Cause
didn't
I
date.
got,
Uh,
cause I got a couple.
I didn't date this girl because every time we watched it, well, every time we sat down and chill, she texts, I'm whining.
Huh?
I,
Wait,
so I'm single because
what?
I had dated a girl. I stopped talking to her because she used to text like I'm pouting and I'm whining.
But she be with you and she would text you that.
No, no, she don't be with me. She'll be like away and like just say for instance, be like, "How your day going? You don't care about my day," and I'll be like, "But I do. You don't care."
Ma'am, I'm not about to do this with you. I'm tired already.
Then I said, "Okay, you don't care," and I'm pouting. They
So
text.
you fishing for validation instead of just letting me give it to you.
Yeah. And then I'm pouting. Are we 12?
All right, 12. You should be pouting at 12. Are we?
I'm saying.
Are we? Are we 5? Are we
I
4?
got another one. I want to see how you
Yeah.
feel about this one.
Go
A
ahead.
shallow reason why I'm single is I don't like eating noises. Um, like you could,
It's
like
hard.
I don't like smacking when people smack on their food and it's obnoxious. I don't like if I feel like the eating sound don't match what you eating.
Mm, mm, mm.
I
Yeah.
gotta hear everything. I don't like when you talk with food in your mouth and I can see any of it. I'm just gonna rattle a whole bunch of them off and y'all just stop me whenever I don't like um but another reason why I'm single is I stopped talking to somebody mid conversation because the white stuff right here in their mouth kept connected and I was gonna throw up. Because what you don't feel it's right here. Or you
Hey,
ever been talking to somebody and you can see the spit in their mouth, inside of their mouth, and it's thick? I,
mm.
I'm
don't
definitely self-conscious about that stuff, but I knew somebody older person whose medication caused them to have the whites right there. And what Terrence just did, I do that all the time. I catch myself.
just randomly just because it be connected.
Yeah, because I don't want that to happen because I've seen it and I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel like my mouth is starting to get.
My
yeah.
mama says she's not lying about the eating. That's where I got it from. I don't like when this is around eating as well. If you got a fork scraping the plate,
Mm. Oh,
That sound.
trying to get them last fuse. And
just ain't nothing in there.
That's why you
I
always have
also don't
red.
like when you drink out of straw. When people,
I,
I
I'm,
stopped talking to somebody because they was drinking out of a straw and they act like they couldn't hear that noise of the straw scraping the side of the container.
I'm, I got one for y'all. I'm single because women be wearing nappy weaves.
Do like our good friend and buy her one.
Hey,
You paid for some extra. No, I'm with him. You paid for some extra hair and didn't take care of it. You paid for that hair.
on top of that, I'm single because they weave stink.
Yo, if my weave ever stink, tell me. Because it's something I'm doing wrong. Seriously, don't ever let me don't be my friend and let me walk.
Thank God, as Deidre say, I have 27 oils and stuff I put on my body and my hair. She say 27, but she said essential oil. Thank God that it's mine and don't stink. Cause baby, I I'll never forget this. My first prom. I didn't go with my then boyfriend because I wanted to dance with other people. Um, and I danced with somebody and they was real close to me and I'm just like, okay. And I kept smelling something. But we're not talking. They mouth closed, I'm not mouth closed. And I'm just like, is that what I think it is? And he asked for my number later, and I gave him the number to Domino's. And let me tell you why. It wasn't because I had a boyfriend. It's because his mouth stank with his breath closed.
Other way around, boo. Other way around.
And I never knew that that was possible. Your breath stink, but your mouth is closed.
It's coming out your nose.
Exactly. Exactly. I smell someone behind me like that. How are you behind me and I
Right?
smell you? Like behind me? My nose is here. I heard behind me.
Um, I'm single because I don't like men who wear skinny jeans.
Oh,
Because I don't want your ass to look fatter in your pants than mine.
Jealousy, yeah.
Right. I'm the only bad bitch in this relationship.
I'm single because women be leaving their eyelashes on the pillow.
Wake up, think you got an infestation.
Like it's caterpillars.
Who is a terrestrial on your pillow?
I'm tired of women looking like lamb chops. That's what I'm single.
What happened?
Lamb chops.
Gloria.
I'm single because my goodness, men and they pickup lines. Hey, mom, don't I know you from somewhere? Your dreams. That's where you saw me at.
I'm single because you wrote a whole paragraph in my DMs.
Oh man, you
And the only thing you spelled right was hi.
damn.
Not to mention, it's a run-on sentence.
It's a paragraph.
To run on right.
Yeah, not a period in sight. Baby, it's ongoing.
Ain't no period, ain't no comma, ain't no exclamation, ain't no parentheses, nothing. There's no grammar whatsoever. So I'm reading everything in one breath.
I'm single because some women turn you into the hey, how you doing guy.
No.
No comment.
Right. No, what you doing? What you doing? What
Right.
you doing?
Hey,
Oh, shit. I'm laughing too hard.
Because I feel like you know a few of those people. Hey, how you doing?
hey,
Like,
tell you-
dang, I said the same thing yesterday.
You been having a conversation with yourself.
oh, that's what when you ask the question that you asked, like, yeah.
Because you thought it was them replying back to you.
Hey, you might as well answer. I'm good.
Oh, all right. I'm single because men said chivalry is dead. Nobody wants to be chivalrous. I don't need your jacket over no puddle. All right, we can walk around it. But golly, be polite, be nice, be gentlemanly. Don't be a
Child, I'm single because
okay. Whatever it is, I
sorry
can't.
for the carburetor laugh, but I'm about to say something so stupid. I'm single because even though I'm a big girl, I do not want to date a man with titties
Damn.
bigger than mine.
Nah.
That's what
Baby, so
Bigger
you
than
can
mine.
ask one be bigger than yours.
I like to rub a little something, you know.
I'm
I'm,
because women use the bathroom and leave their ass still on the seat.
Where's the exit button on here? I don't know. He can't be here.
On the seat. I smell like you left, and I still smell it on the seat.
He said because you'll want my. That's right. My number is 0. My sign is stop. Do not enter.
found something I put on the internet in my memories the other day, and it says, what's your sign? Me. Exit.
Mm-hmm.
Another one, it says, hey, big head. It's him saying, hey, big head, and me. And y'all ever seen Beetlejuice when he sprinkled that stuff in that hedge? Hey, big head. Nah, bruh.
Not me. Not me.
I'm single because some men seem to think that you gonna meet my pussy before you meet me. That ain't even shallow. That's just real.
Right, that's just right.
Period.
Before you meet me, you want to meet her.
Mm-hmm.
She don't like niggas. She don't like nobody. We can keep it cordial how you want to go about it.
I'm single because I want to ghost you and then months later after you post a picture, she your friend on what's the name? And she asks you, "Hey, big head. Hey, big head. Oh, you see, I got 20 likes up here. Now you want to hey, big head."
Uh-huh. Now you want to jump in my inbox after I do my first photo shoot, talk about some. Oh my God, you're beautiful. So is your wife. Stop playing with me.
Fuck out of here. Get out of here.
I'm single because
Get yonder.
my screenshots are ridiculous.
Oh, damn. You one of them, huh?
I'm single because you need to stop getting in my inbox and then getting on here on Wednesdays talk about my boo for life.
You wasn't saying that yesterday.
Hey, I like her in public.
I'm single because men like that in public and me in private. That's why I'm single. I need a bow. I need a match.
I'm single because I brought up something that I think is basic hygiene, and somebody had a defense towards it instead of just. I'm single because some men still don't know how to clean their fingernails.
Oh.
Like you've been working on cars all day, but you got an office job.
I'm single because some of y'all women smell like earring backs.
I'm over you.
Hey, if you medical and you know anything medical words, I'm about to mess with you a little bit. I'm single because men don't know that they have smegma, nor do they know how to clean it. And if y'all don't know what that word means, Google it, and I'm sorry in advance.
So I'm sorry in advance.
It's another term for it, but I dare not say it on here.
Yeah, please don't. We're not ready.
I'm single because too many niggas want to drive my car and
put gas in it.
No, you can't drive it at all.
I need a driver. I like a good driver.
My husband can get the keys. Shit. Drive my goddamn car. I'm single because men always say they want a woman that know how to cook. And they complain about what they don't know how to cook. But you come over my house asking for chicken Alfredo. And when I get the ingredients out to make the homemade Alfredo sauce, you confused talking about where the ragu. If you don't get the hell out of my get out of my house. Get out of my house. I'm single because men always want a woman who cook but don't even have no pots and pans.
I'm single because a woman says she can cook and burnt the broccoli.
My mama said, look at that. Ingredients. You want somebody to cook, but you don't have the ingredients.
Yo, that's the same thing for relationships. You want one, but you don't have the things to make one happen.
You don't have the ingredients to be nobody's anything.
No,
but we went over our time a little bit, so we're about to go, people. I do want to tell y'all something. You know, it's gonna be another live tomorrow at the same time, 9:15. So make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. The topic of that tomorrow, the topic tomorrow is settling does not equal security, and security does not equal settling. They're not the same thing. And we're gonna go in with that. But again, as always, this has been Queen's Realm Podcast. This is Why Are You Single Part 2. I feel like it's going to be a couple of parts to this because this is so many things. We just scratched the surface of it a little bit. But again, I am going to thank my lovely guest today, Glow, best friend. That's my best friend. My best friend. Glowetry, aka Be the Glory, and all of this wonderful information will be in the description below. And it probably won't show up until tomorrow, people, because the video got a process and all that good stuff. And Mr. Terrence with Birth with the Burst Out. Again, all of that stuff will be in the description. Because my mom said ingredients. Wait, I gotta throw this in here. She came in late in the game. I've gotta She said some people get compromising and trying to change them confused. Compromise is wonderful, but you can't make a person accept what they don't want. Come on,
Bars.
For real.
come on, run, roll, run that shit.
I'm not.
Spirit. But part 3 of Why Are You Single will be Saturday. Tomorrow is going to be security and settling. And Friday, people, Friday gonna be that thing ain't thinking. So just be ready for me to pop up all and get in your business and help you. Free game. Free game. Some of y'all still need therapy with this, but free game. But again, I love y'all. Thank y'all all for tuning in. And we shall see you tomorrow at 9:15.